Under hills of hollow stone, where the roots bleed rust and bone, ancient doors in earth's cold seam crack and breathe a buried steam. Worm-bit spears and broken shields rot in shadow swallowed fields. Every cairn a crooked keep, every grave a hinge to leave. Otherworld awake beneath the sea, the midnight crowns of rust. Through the mountain, through the sea, will drag my spirit from its home. Otherworld, your cold devours, drown the daylight, crush the hours. I am ash in your cold wind, open, let the dark begin. Let the dark Stone ring throat in rain, drowned grass, whispers rise like shattered glass. Names uncarved in any tongue, burn the marrow, sear the lungs. Salt-stung cliffs and iron waves fang the borders of their graves. On the far side of the spray, stars hang crooked, wrong, and gray. Otherworld awake beneath the sea, the midnight crowns of rust. Through the mountain, through the sea, foam drag my spirit from its home. Otherworld, your cold devours, drown the daylight, crush the hours. I am ash in your cold wind, open, let the dark begin. Let the dark begin. I step through the slit in the soil, leafless trees breathe black and light. Crow song coils around my spine, every path goes left of night. Chariots of bone and briar circle fires that never tire. Thousand eyes in woven thorns watch this skin that I have worn. Otherworld awake beneath the sea, the midnight crowns of rust. Through the mountain, through the sea, foam drag my spirit from its home. Otherworld, your cold devours, drown the daylight, crush the hours. I am ash in your cold wind, open, let the dark begin. Let the dark begin.
a cold wind, hunger to kill.
After harvest, where the stubble cuts like teeth, I hear iron shoes behind me, breathing fog, breathing grief. Yellow eyes in the ditch water smile like a broken blade. Every shadow bends and buckles, every prayer begins to fade. Boots of the Samhain gate, wear my fear like borrowed face. Twist my path and make my name, drag my soul through the bracken and flame. Boots of the Samhain night, black horse born from the starless blight. Take my shape, then spin my skin, ride me laughing through the thinning veil again. On the cliff road, rain like needles, it appears sleek and still. Mane of pitch, back like an altar, climb on, it says, if you have will. Every hoofbeat splits the silence, fields warp, cottages turn to bone. I see my body on the roadside, left like a coat I've outgrown. Puca, the Samhain gate, wear my fate like a borrowed face. Twist my path and make my name, drag my soul through the bracken and flame. Puca, the Samhain night, black horse born from the starless blight. Take my shape, then spit my skin, ride me laughing through the thinning veil again. Steals the words from the priest, turns good men into liars, makes the kind man a beast. Oh, it dances in dying bonfires where the last light crawls and crawls. Every mask on every doorstep is a mirror in its jaws. The Samhain gate, wear my feel like a borrowed face. Twist my path and make my name, drag my soul through the bracken and flame. Puca, the Samhain night, black horse born from the starless blight. Take my form, then break my will, leave my laughter the briars on the hill. In the heather, echo then cease. Summon's breath fading, but the shapeless never sleeps. Ash on the tongues of the dying, spears in a circle of rust. She walks where the helmets are hollow, drinking the breath from the dust. Threefold gaze through torn battle banners, maiden, spectre, crone in the smoke. Blood steams hot on the heather. She kindles just to burn what he sought. Flood the horizon, three shadows stain the dawn. One for the doom of the battle, one for the land overthrown, one for the hearts left breathing, cursed to remember her cry. War is the altar of ages, she is the blade in the eye. Morrigan, breaker of oaths, ravens curve your will in the sky. Threading the warpath through marrow and bone, you choose who lives, who must die. Morrigan, hunger of storms, makes the dawn with a hammer's yawn. Ash in his beard, old earth on his palms, belly like a harvest, laugh like a storm. He's walked every field since the first fire was born. Oak roots tangled in the leather of his boots, ice-old winters that the young never knew. He weighs our hunger in the crook of his arm, where the black iron cauldron keeps the world from harm. Dagda, father of the feast, hey. Breaker of the barren, tamer of the beast, hey. Raise your cups, let the empty be released. Dagda, lion of the east and west, where your club falls, even death must rest. Life pours out where your shadow stands, great one. Fill our hands, fill our hands. He strides through famine, a sun at his back, grain spills after every heavy track. Ravens on his shoulders, fat from the kill, yet he feeds the smallest mouth before his own is filled. He speaks in thunder, but the children don't fear. They climb his knees, pull braids from his hair, from his voice, rivers from his breath, rain from his great rough hands, the breaking of our chains. Dagda, father of the feast, breaker of the barren, tamer of the beast. Raise your cups, let the empty be released. Dagda, lion of the east and west, where your club falls, even death must rest. Life pours out where your shadow stands, great one. Fill our hands. Name of plenty, shouted in the dark, hey! Fire in the furrows, seed within the spark, hey! And the cold comes crawling, calling out our sins. You split the skull of hunger, let the summer in. Whoa. Father of the feast, breaker of the barren, tamer of the beast. Raise your cups, let the empty be released. Dagda, lion of the east and west, where your club falls, even death must rest. Life pours out where your shadow stands, great one. Fill our hands. Fill our lands. a king. Ash on his hands from the training yard, blood in the oath that he sings. Spears on the wall start shaking when they whisper his given name. He ties up his hair with a war knot, steps alone into the flame. Riastrad of Cu Chulainn, see the hero come undone. Eyes like burning stormlight, one child stands for everyone. Riastrad of Cu Chulainn, let the war form tear the sky. Ulster breathes inside his chest. He will fight, he will fall, he will rise. Chariots grind on the hillside, rivers run backward in fright. He laughs with a mouth full of iron, chews down the edges of night. Bones in his back start breaking, just to grow sharper again. Every vein a waking thunder, every breath a battle hymn. Riastrad of Cu Chulainn, see the hero come undone. Eyes like burning stormlight, one child stands for everyone. Riastrad of Cu Chulainn, let the war form tear the sky. Ulster breathes inside his chest. He will fight, he will fall, he will rise. Hey! He is the hound at the crossing, he is the curse and the shield, guarding a kingdom of farmers, alone on a blood-soaked field. He is a weapon that's weeping, torn between glory and grave. Who will remember the boy he was? One sees only what he saves. Riastrad of Cu Chulainn, see the hero come undone. Eyes like burning stormlight, one witch's eye, whiskey breath and ash on skin. Every shadow eyes the sky. The veil is open, step to the edge where the firelight dies. The old words together, guarding every grave. She works where the names are fading, bare feet on the broken stone, silver hair in the storm wind, eyes like a world alone. Soft hands at the rusted gate, key in a lock of bone. Every breath is a borrowed time, every step a tolling toll. Hear the wail of the Banshee, tearing through the blackened sky. When a cry wraps around your heartbeat, you will be the next to die. She is grief in a pale white dress, she is fate that will not flee. When the night splits like a wound again, you will know the Banshee. You will know the Banshee. She sings in the rush of rivers, in rafters and rotting beams. Her voice in the kettle's whisper, in fever and fractured dreams. At doors where the lamps burn steady, she waits in the swirling rain. One note on the edge of thunder, and blood forgets your name. Hey, hey, yeah. Hear the wail of the Banshee, tearing through the blackened sky. When her cry wraps around your heartbeat, you will be the next to die. She is grief in a pale white dress, she is fate that will not flee. When the night splits like a wound again, you will know the Banshee. You will know the Banshee. Is she curse or is she mercy? Warning carved in sound. Oh, does she mourn the one she summons, or drag them underground? Every soul she ever shattered haunts the hollow of her throat, till she screams and all that sorrow rides upon a single note. Hear the wail of the Banshee, tearing through the blackened sky. When a cry wraps around your heartbeat, bones and breath of cinders all converge upon one name. Take this flesh, but not this knowing. Let it burn, let it burn. Roots run deep beneath your throne. Let it burn, let it burn. When the last pale star stops glowing, you will kneel at the standing stones. We are stone.